outside, and Amanda wanted to eat something that would make her tummies nice and warm, so she decided to challenge me to a ramen cook-off challenge.
Yes, definitely. I love ramen, and there's nothing more than I hate than cooking, but luckily ramen is everywhere in Korea.
Yes, so she hates to cook because I'm way better at it. I cook 99% of the meals in the house, so I think I'm going to have a slight edge.
No, let's bring it on right now.
Now,
let's
unfortunately, it might be built into her genes with her being the only Asian in the house, but let's see if that actually
matters.
Let's
go. Bring it on.
Getting ready to do the meat. This is very thin, which is going to work great for ramen. So we're just going to cook this up real quick. So I'm not going to put any seasoning on this at all. I'm just going to let the meat do the talking because we want the seasoning to actually be in the broth itself, and that's what needs to shine.
Hey guys, so I discovered this ramen at E-Mart because I love to sample it and I think it's rather tasty. So I'm going to use this one. And I think it tastes like meat and basically like a beef feed with a little bit of seaweed. And a lot of people make their ramen different, and that's totally cool. I made mine like this for years, where I don't let the water boil. I just put everything in at once. And I never use the dehydrated vegetables. I just think they're nasty. So I'm just gonna put the seasoning in. And I think that you should all vote for mine because mine is going to be made with so much love, and there's going to be so much good stuff that you're going to want to come to Korea just so you can eat my ramen. So the trick that I always do is after I put all of the yummy ingredients in, I actually always, just flip it over. And that way everything mixes. So I'm going to let this boil, and then once it's boiled, then I'll go ahead and add my ingredients and get my egg going.
Well, I got my water actually boiling in an electric kettle because we only have this tiny little stove. So while that's going, I'm actually going to fry up some of my vegetables. So I start with just a little bit of grapeseed oil here. I am going to do some onions, some red peppers, some spicy green peppers, a little bit of carrots, a little bit more, and then these are some green onions that I cut diagonal because I also wanted mine to look really good as well. So these are just going to just cook lightly on them because the boiling water is going to do the rest of the work. I just want to get a little bit of a cook on these guys. I don't want to put, just raw onions into the
And he wants to show off his muscles.
Exactly.
That's why he's flexing. I'm just saying.
This is one of the best ingredients in my ramen. It's the muscle ramen.
Ladies, don't look at his arms.
So I'm actually going to be doing the shin ramen, and I'm going to cook mine just in here because we don't have enough space to cook two at once. So I'm going to do mine electric kettle in here, and I'm going to put my awesome ingredients in it, and it's going to be way better than this stovetop ramen.
Hey guys, I'm checking back on my ramen. It's looking really tasty. I can smell all the yummy flavors. We're just about that time for me to go ahead and make my egg for the topping.
But not as tasty as my vegetables.
No one likes vegetables in ramen. Okay, I'm back. And everything is pretty much done here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook my egg. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a sunny side up. See how that goes? Throw some pepper on my egg. And now I'm gonna start adding ingredients to my ramen.
What are you going to put in your ramen?
So I'm gonna put garlic that's been cooked. Then I'm gonna put some green onions for color, for flavor. And I'm also going to put some meat, some steak pieces,
That were cut up for mine.
little protein that we're eating on.
Stealing my meat.
I'm gonna give it a little stir. The other thing I like to put in here too is some seaweed. So I like to just break these off into little pieces and then just put them in here. Give it a little stir, and looks like my egg is still cooking. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cheese just before we put the egg on there. Okay. Flip.
So we're going with a fried egg.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fried egg, and the yolk's gonna be intact. Oh, it looks so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some cheese in my ramen. Makes it nice and spicy and delicious.
This is why I cook.
Why? This looks delicious. I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. As long as the egg hasn't burst, that's important. And then to top it all off, this beautiful egg. I'm not sure if it's cooked. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that in my ramen. And my ramen's all done, ready to eat.
Are you going to eat it in the pot?
No, we're going to eat it together. But take a look. My beautifully completed ramen.
How are you going to get it out of there all beautifully?
And everyone definitely wants to eat this. Look how tasty that is.
Let's finish up mine and we'll see what we got.
Okay. I can smell all the yummy flavors. You definitely know you want to eat this. All the cheese bits. Stove does not like that. Oh well.
This could be in a restaurant.
I like mine super brothy too.
It's just drowning your ramen.
I don't like to waste. Okay. Now I'm gonna go get it on the table.
Okay, so to make mine unique, I'm actually going to cook the ramen and the broth separate. So first, put in my boiling water, patented Eric technique to keep that nice and sealed. Seems like it maybe wants to tip over, so boom, that's perfect right there. So next, I'm gonna pour the rest of my already boiled water in here. Now I'm going to take my flavoring. Give that a nice stir. Start adding my stuff. So I've got my already pre-cooked vegetables that I'm going to add into here. Some of my cut up meat because my wife stole the rest of the stuff I prepared for myself. So I'm going to quickly do the rest of it. I like my soups to be as meaty as possible. Okay. Then I'm going to let this simmer for just a minute or so, and then by that time, the noodles are going to be done. But one more trick that was up my sleeve that I didn't tell my wife, I I'm going to use just a little bit of sesame oil. Sesame seed oil brings a very, very good flavor to soups. So I'm just going to drop a little bit in there. That's going to be game breaking. Okay guys, my ramen noodles are all done, so I'm going to go ahead and strain that water. And then add it to my broth. Okay, so now I'm going to add this stuff together. So we've got my delicious looking noodles right there. And then here we go for the broth. Start grabbing my beautiful toppings. I really have no clue which ones you guys would rather eat more.
Sounds sarcastic.
But I think mine looks delicious.
If I wanted a salad, I would just eat a salad, Eric.
Look at the packaging. They always have the toppings on the top. Let's go try these out.
So this is my masterpiece. I also added some peppers on top for garnish. And the eggs floating in there somewhere, it's a mystery. And then with any meal, we always like to add banchan. So we have quail eggs, we have water daikon, and we have kimchi my mom made.
This one is mine. Nice and beautiful. Looks like it came out of a restaurant, I think. But yeah, so let's get to tasting.
Okay, so in Korea, it's not impolite to slurp. Everyone slurps. It's a little weird to get used to, but let's do it.
I don't generally slurp. I just eat.
Mmm.
You can definitely taste the sesame seed seasoning in mine.
Oh, really? Well, because mine's bursting with flavor. I have seaweed, garlic, and peppers, and an egg.
And massacred egg. And curdled cheese.
Like I said, if you wanted a salad, then I would go with yours. But if you want something that is so yummy, you should eat mine. Comfort food, rather.
I wish you guys could taste the flavor in mine because it's just packing a punch and it just tastes so delicious. Not only that, the actual presentation of the ramen I think is pretty magnificent.
Okay, so here's what we want you to do. We want you to comment below and let us know which one you think is a winner, because with every challenge you have to have a winner.
And we're both very, very competitive. We've been married for tons and tons of years. I always say the wrong one. It's like 9 or 8 or something, 10. It's somewhere around there. But anyways, we want to see some comments, and we want to see who the winner is. So tell us which one you would rather eat.
Yes. All right, let's eat before food gets
Okay,
cold.
thanks guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Boom. Punch that like button.
Try yours.
You don't like yours? Right from the horse's mouth.
No flavor. You want to try mine?
You have to actually get into the sauce.